July 1947. In the vast, empty desert of New Mexico, a local rancher named W. Mac Brazel makes a discovery that will change the world. Scattered across his property was a field of strange, lightweight debris, unlike anything he had ever seen. Fragments of what appeared to be metallic foil, yet it possessed an impossible memory, crumpling only to spring back into perfect form. And then there were small, sturdy I-beams, etched with symbols that defied earthly script, glowing with an eerie purplish hue. Brazel, unsettled by his find, reports it to the authorities. His words, hesitant but firm, speak of something truly alien. Major Jesse Marcel, the intelligence officer from the nearby Roswell Army Air Field, is sent to investigate. Marcel, a veteran of World War II, approaches the scene with the meticulous eye of a seasoned investigator, initially dismissing local superstitions. But as he collected the fragments, carefully examining the impossible properties of the memory foil and the alien hieroglyphs, Marcel's scientific mind struggled. His initial assessment? This was not a weather balloon. This was something profoundly, chillingly different. He knew with a certainty that chilled him that he was holding something not of this world, something that would rewrite our understanding of everything. Don't forget to subscribe to Conspiracy Theories Deep Dives and ring the bell. On July 8th, the base's public information officer, Walter Haut, issues a press release that electrifies the nation. RAF captures flying saucer on ranch in Roswell region. The words explode across the front page of the Roswell Daily Record, igniting a firestorm of speculation and excitement across the country.
From coast to coast, the news spread like wildfire. America, still reeling from World War II, was captivated by the idea of visitors from beyond.
The story is a global sensation. For about 24 hours. The very next day, the military abruptly changes its story. General Roger Ramey holds a press conference in Fort Worth, Texas, presenting the real debris to the press. He declares the flying disc was nothing more than a common weather balloon. Major Marcel, the man who knew what he saw, is ordered to pose for photos with the balloon wreckage, his face a mask of disappointment, a silent protest against the mandated deception. The sensational flying saucer headline is abruptly replaced, erased by the new convenient truth. The official story became clear. There was nothing to see here. And just like that, the story died. For 30 years, Roswell was forgotten, swallowed by the sands of time, overshadowed by the Cold War, and buried under layers of official silence.
But in the late 1970s, a nuclear physicist and UFO researcher named Stanton Friedman refused to let the desert keep its secrets. He found a lead, a whisper from the past.
He tracked down a retired Jesse Marcel, who after 3 decades of silence, finally broke his quiet oath.
Marcel, now free to speak, famously stated, "It was not anything from this earth. That was a cover-up." His words were a thunderclap, shattering the silence.
Marcel's testimony opened the floodgates. The dam of official secrecy, once impenetrable, began to crack. Dozens of other alleged witnesses came forward with their own incredible stories. Glenn Dennis, a local mortician, claimed he was contacted by the base asking for child-sized coffins. Frankie Rowe claimed her firefighter father was part of the cleanup and saw the non-human bodies returning home with a chilling warning to his family: never speak of this. The stories, once isolated whispers, began to weave into a tapestry of extraordinary claims, a web of witnesses, each thread adding to the compelling yet chilling narrative. The myth reached a fever pitch in 1995 when a grainy black and white film was released, claiming to show the autopsy of an alien recovered from the Roswell crash. The alien autopsy footage was broadcast on television worldwide, cementing the idea of alien bodies in the public consciousness, for better or worse. Even though it was later admitted to be a hoax, the footage had done its job. The seed of doubt, the image of an alien corpse, was firmly planted in the global psyche. Facing mounting public pressure, the U.S. Air Force finally declassified its files and published its own reports in the 1990s. The long silence was broken, replaced by an official explanation. The official explanation for the debris? Not a weather balloon, but something far more secret. Project Mogul. Project Mogul was a top-secret endeavor utilizing high-altitude balloons equipped with microphones designed to detect sound waves from Soviet atomic bomb tests. It was a covert Cold War operation reaching for the edge of the atmosphere to uncover enemy secrets. The radar reflectors and acoustic sensor equipment used in Mogul balloons, they argued, perfectly matched the bizarre descriptions of the debris from Mac Brazel's ranch, the lightweight yet strong material, the strange geometric forms. But for many, the explanation felt too neat, too convenient. Marcel himself maintained his original conviction until his dying day. But what about the bodies? The Air Force's second report offered another explanation. They argued that witness memories of alien bodies were likely a confused blend of the 1947 incident and later military activities in the same area. Specifically, high-altitude parachute tests in the 1950s used life-sized crash test dummies? Could the human-like shapes, coupled with the trauma of a crash, have been misinterpreted over time? The Air Force contended that the passage of time, the merging of different incidents, and the malleability of human memory could explain away the alien bodies. So, what really happened in Roswell? Was it a top-secret military project, mishandled and then covered up? Or was it something more? Something that defies our current understanding?
For believers, the official explanations are just more disinformation, a thinly veiled attempt to control the narrative. For skeptics, it's a classic case of how memory can be distorted over time, amplified by media and myth-making. Roswell is more than a UFO case. It's a modern American myth. It's a story that speaks to our deepest fears and greatest hopes. Fears of government secrecy, hopes of contact with the unknown. It's a story about our place in the universe and the powerful, enduring human need to believe. And as we gaze into the vast, silent cosmos, the question of what truly crashed in the desert still echoes, waiting for an answer.